Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome back. Just finishing up some range time. Some pistolero shooting today. Not much, just a little, right? Working on drawing smooth and putting shots on target, and then really working on our accuracy. That's what I've been doing. It's been a long day out here. We did a bunch of like gardening stuff, a lot of working in the dirt, and then got some range time in. So. And then I'm taking you guys out here to show you something, and someone's gonna win something cool in this video. So watch till the end until we get out here. Today's video, we're talking about what to expect when you are joining your militia or forming your LGOP, or your group of Patriot friends, whatever you want to call it, guys. The name doesn't matter. The principle is what matters. And here's the issue. So I've gotten hundreds of emails from people, a lot from the state of Idaho, many from the state of Idaho, which has been cool, a lot from the neighboring state of Washington, which doesn't surprise me when you consider what their governor is doing right now. That guy seems to be grabbing power left and right. So it does not surprise me that there's people reaching out saying, hey, who do I contact in my area? So a good response, tons of people all over the place. Unfortunately, there's some states where I don't have a connection or, and I can't find anyone really. But you guys are welcome to continue to reach out to me. I will continue to try and put you into contact with the right people, and as well as help you find whoever you're looking to find in your area. But other than just emails that I've been getting for people wanting groups, I've also gotten emails from people telling me why they don't or won't be a part of groups, and some of it has a common theme. Some of them have kind of the same reason, and that reason is that they had joined a team at one point, a militia, a group. They had joined it, and then they got in there and they didn't like what they saw, so they left, and they haven't been able to find a group that they like. Now, here in the state of Idaho, there are tons of groups, very searchable big groups. Of course, there's, your neighbors, your little groups of people that you're never going to find. They're just friends who are organized. They're not on Facebook. They're not on the internet machine. They're not talking about it. They're just out doing it. But there are tons of people in the state of Idaho that you can search out and go and join, their militia. It's almost by county. I'm actually surprised, after I've been searching to help people out, I'm pretty surprised that it's like county by county and the big state militias, and your 3%ers. So I don't think Idaho is ever gonna fall, which is pretty cool, right? Everyone just needs to organize. But a lot of people have talked to me about how they won't join a group or can't join a group. And there kind of seems to be a common theme that I think I'm reading between the lines, and you guys can kind of let me know if maybe I'm off on this. But what I'm seeing is this. People are going into these groups and they're expecting it to be what they're expecting it to be. They're not going into it for what it is. And they don't seem to be going into it with the mindset of what am I going to bring to it? There is a lot of attitude of how is this going to benefit me? Guys, with any team, that is just a horrible mindset to bring to any team. If you go to a team and you say, what are you guys going to do for me? You're probably not a good team player, and you need to change your attitude. You need to go into that team and say, what can I bring? What can I show these guys? And not what can I show these guys like, hey, my shit don't stink and I'm going to teach you guys what's up. You need to be humble. You need to be very open. You need to be very real with yourself. Really, in any group you go into, you should be able to learn a thing or two from a few different people. And likewise, hopefully, and this might not be the case for a lot of you or some of you, you might be able to bring something to the table as well to kind of teach somebody else some things that maybe you know from your past, your history, your skill set, your training, whatever it may be. But guys, don't go to a group, see what they're doing, and then say, I'm out. I don't like these guys. I don't like what they're doing. You need to go in with the mindset of, what can I bring to this group? What can I change in this group, or what can I see in this group, or how can I help this group organize and be better? You know, and for some people that you might walk into a group and they're needing leadership and you just don't realize it, and you might actually be that leadership for them potentially, you know, in the future, and you're taking it away from them by coming in, taking a look, and then just leaving. Right? So you're not doing anyone favors, guys, by, you know, expecting to join SEAL Team 6. You might be joining MEAL Team 6, which is fine. Go there, learn, meet people, right? Develop those relationships, and then work to push people to be better. Guys, iron sharpens iron, okay? We've all heard it before. If you push people, if you are the guy at the top, other people will look to you and they will try to meet the bar, right? If you set the bar high, other people are going to try and climb that ladder to be with you. Sometimes you got to lead by example. Sometimes you just got to motivate by the way that you operate. So you might go to a team and you might be the best one there, right? There's nothing wrong with that. Don't go into a team, don't go into a group just expecting for you to be the worst guy. Being the worst guy in the group, how great would that be, right? That means everyone else is better than you. Everyone else is that much better. Better shooter, better at medical, better at communications, right? Everybody can teach you a bunch of stuff and you probably couldn't teach them anything. That would be fantastic. If you had any bit of skill at all, right? If you were able to shoot pretty well, hey, I'm a pretty good shooter, but all these guys way better than me. That's going to push you to be so much better. But that's not always the case, guys. It's not the case with militia. We're not talking about active military. We're not talking about 18, 19, 20-year-old kids running around the mountains. It's a different animal. So don't go giving up on people. Don't expect people to meet your expectations, and don't put high expectations on people from the get-go. These are everyday average people, and one of the best things that you can do is go into that with the understanding that at least all of these people got off the couch and wanted to make a difference. And that is half of the freaking battle. I know that there are many of you guys who have probably watched quite a few of these videos, and you're getting riled up, right? You're feeling it, and you're right there, but you haven't quite left the couch yet, right? Maybe you started buying some stuff, maybe you started buying some gear, and you're putting it all together and you're waiting. It's not the time to wait, guys. It's not. You've got nothing to wait for. The time is now. What is going on in this country right now needs to get dealt with right now. So there is no time to waste, guys. If you have a sidearm and you have a rifle, it is time to reach out and contact someone. All that gear will come, and I know that we have given gear to people in our group because they need it. You know, a lot of these guys have extra gear. I have extra gear with the intentions of giving it to people when the time comes. Stuff that I've just accumulated over the years, stuff that I just don't use. But someone coming into that who doesn't have all the gear, they're going to get it gifted to them when they show that they're serious and want to be there, right? So I'm not saying go into the group and expecting them to give you free stuff. What I'm saying is when you build a team and you guys are working together and you're building that bond, that camaraderie, your buddies, your brothers, they're going to take care of you. When they see that you're missing something or need something, they're going to hook you up. They're going to help you out. A team is only as good as its weakest link. So if one of your guys is missing gear, you're going to be, here, man, take this, right? It all comes back full circle, guys, right? You take care of your neighbors, you take care of your friends. At some point, they're probably going to wind up taking care of you. Just happens that way, right? It's better to give than to receive. So go out there, find a group, take what you can to that group, give it a chance. If you don't like it, do your best to build up that group. If you don't like that group after that, you've really put in the effort. My guess is you will have made it better and critiqued that group. You've changed that group a little bit to where other people coming in are probably going to like what you've got going on. Keep building that group. Now, with this being said, guys, understand that there are some people who are not fun to be around. Attitudes, egos, and habits, bad habits, right? People who maybe on the off season, the off time, are raising hell, you know, breaking laws, that kind of stuff. You got to weed those people out, right? You can't be in groups of that. So I understand if you go into a group and you got a bunch of guys who are like, yeah, let's be patriotic, Constitution first, but they're out breaking the laws on the weekends, right? That's not the group, right? So go find another group. All right, guys, here it is. See where I'm at right now? If you can tell me what's going in this spot right here in the comments below, you're gonna get a new North Country t-shirt. We are currently making a new round of North Country t-shirts, and you're gonna get one, okay? So the first person I see in the comments, let me know what is going right here is getting a t-shirt. Put it in the comments below. All right, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave a comment right down in that area. Hit the thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, push the subscribe button. Guys, get serious about finding a group. The clock is ticking. It is ticking. It is ticking. Reach out to people in your area. I have actually found that searching on Facebook has turned up a lot of little teams, a lot of little groups in areas. Look by county, look by state, look by city. Of course, we kind of come from rural areas where everyone's armed all the time. So it might be really easy to find a group in Idaho, and not so much in other states like California. I know a lot of you guys are struggling in California. I've had so many people reach out to me in California from different parts of California that you guys could form an army, but you're all in different cities all over the place being like, dude, I'm surrounded, what do I do? Keep looking, guys. Find people. Build one. Don't be afraid to build one. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.